Sag, welcome to your in-depth reading for yours and theirs. And before you're like, wait a minute, is Christina crazy? This is not my Tuesday. It is now. For those of you who may have missed the mid-month check-in for January, I announced the new schedule change. All signs will get a reading once a week, with the weekends being exclusively for check-ins. Right? So if you'd like to go over that, I will link off the video for you in the description box, and then also the new schedule will be outlined for you in the description box. Essentially, what I created is a buddy system. So yours will still be out on Tuesday, but also so will Virgo's. So like I said, check out the description box, yeah? I like it. It was time to change things up a bit, you know? I'm into it. I hope you are too. Now, yours and theirs. For those of you who know what's up, I'm sorry for the repetition. It's really not for you. It's for the new folks. Yours and theirs does not have to be about a significant other, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, or lover type situation. Whomever fits that dynamic or doesn't. So it could be describing a connection you have with, say, a friend or a family member. It's up to you. So take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse those energies as you see fit. These are general collective readings, not one-to-one private. It may not fit you at all. If it doesn't resonate at all, normal. Check your other placements. You will find yourself in there somewhere. Okay. Now, let's get cracking. Happy New Year's. What's going on, please, for Sag and their person? Show me Sag and their person. Show me Sag. Show me Sag and their person. Show me Sag and their person, please. Show me Sag and their person. Show me Sag and their person. We're going to start with your side, but as I just said, reverse those energies as you need to. All right, what's coming out? The Emperor. Oh, the Hermit. Oh, goodness, 4 cups. Man, look at that determination. Excuse me, that's some Big Daddy energy right there, where it's like, I'm standing in my power. I need to heal. I'm upset. I'm disappointed. I need to look at these things. I need to take a hard look at myself and look at myself, fix myself, stand in my own power, and I need to insist on this too. Okay. Let's see, the Sun, the 10 of Wands, the Magician. You know, honey, despite the hardship, this person saying that they sometimes bear with you, they also remember to and feel the warmth with you, or they would like to again. Manifestation. Okay, summoning it forward, the warmth, the reflection of it. So while there is a sense of strain here with the 10 of Wands, not all is lost. They would still like to feel the sunshine with you. Okay. All right. Any shared here? Of course there is. 6 of Cups, Knights of Pentacles, the High Priestess. I need you both, not just one of you, the both of you, to listen to yourselves in terms of intuition. Okay. Your souls in some way, and I know it sounds cheesy, but if you believe in soul bonds, not just soulmates, guys, as in romantic, I mean soul bonds, the real stuff, the people whom you are bonded to in a spiritual way that just doesn't make sense to anyone else unless they have their own soul bond, and then they understand. It's a unique connection that's not easy to define. It's shared memories, yes. Shared emotions, absolutely. The swapping of cups. Here, you try mine, I try yours. But it's in an energetic way that's natural and fluid, and you don't have to try. It just happened of its own accord. That's the soul bond. That means they leave a unique impression on you that it had been anybody else, you wouldn't have noticed. Okay? And the Knights of Pentacles, slowly but surely, about this connection, the both of you need to listen to your intuition, because I believe both of your souls are trying to understand each other, connect with each other, talk to each other, trying to communicate. And it's slowly moving in a direction where it suggests this could be the case. Okay? Overview. The 9 of Pentacles. For you, no, not surprised at all. Strong sense of self, individuation. This is what I'm made of. This is the tough stuff I'm made of. This is my experience. This is the garden of my own making. I'm experienced. I know how I can handle this. I can deal with this. Or you're doing pretty well in your financial world as well. Personal, too. All right, let's take a look at you. Show me that 9 of Pentacles, please. Show me that 9 of Pentacles. Show me that 9 of Pentacles. Show me that 9 of Pentacles. Show me that 9. Show me that 9 of Pentacles. Show me that 9 of Pentacles, please. Let's do one more. Show me that 9 of Pentacles, please. Oh, Lord, when you add new equipment, you got to add more equipment. So I'm going to have to bring in some more side light to counter the shadows that falls on my face from that. I tell you, it's just one thing, honey. That's the thing. Once you start getting yourself involved in technical equipment, it's like you can't just get one piece. You got to get 20 more to supplement, support, or it just never stops. So I'm happy to make upgrades, but then upgrades, more often than not, in my experience, require more upgrades. It just never stops, that. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Oh, we want to invest in the heart space. We want to invest in love. We want to invest in someone. We want to open up. It's a shy little guy, Page of Cups is, but he's so sweet here in this position. There's something in you that just, it wants to invest in your heart so much. And it's beautiful. It's a very simple desire. You want to feel in touch with your love. You want to feel in touch with your feelings. And it's a beautiful energy in you. I hope that you make good on it. Where that Ace of Pentacles is ultimately going to land, I don't know. But where it's coming from is beautiful. And I do see you wanting to extend it to somebody from the heart. And that's the best way to extend yourself, is from the heart. If it's for work, then yeah, fine. If it's for friendship, fine. But if it's in that special way, then we want it to come from a special place in us, and our fullest of hearts too. There is a yearning in you to put forward an offer in love, in the name of love, or to accept one. And it is beautiful. And it grows in you in such a beautiful way. You have such a lovely, natural, soft heart space, and it would like to express itself in some way to someone. Okay? Let's keep going. Let's take a look at this deep, reflective energy that you have here. Once more, the Emperor, the Hermit, and the Four of Cups. Yes, absolutely necessary. So I'm glad to see that you are taking this sadness, upsetness seriously. It's not enough to just be like, oh, man. No, you're going to do something with it, with the dedication of working through it. I wish more people showed me that. The Emperor, please. Show me the Emperor. Show me the Emperor, please. Show me the Emperor. Show me the Emperor. Show me the Emperor, please. Show me the Emperor. Show me the Emperor. Show me the Emperor, please. You look absolutely beautiful. You really do. May this person manifest you for the right reasons. It's just, I understand wanting to feel the warmth with you and the sun with you once more, but it needs to be more than that. So, okay. Queen of Swords. Strength. The Nine of Swords. You are determined, my friend. You're absolutely determined. You're saying this negative energy, my negative thoughts will not stand. I need to clean these up, take a look at myself. Let's see what's going on in me that's causing all this disruption and the negative thinking, because you're not into it. You're not into the negative thinking. You're not into the anxiety. You're not into the mental stress. You're like, I'm going to deal with it. And you're dealing with it logically. I have to kind of agree here. We want positive logic to counter negative logic or negative thinking or rumination of. So you're using positive forces to counteract negativity. I completely agree with this. You have stress in your mind. You want it to be done. You're sorting your thoughts out one by one about what empowerment is, how it relates to you, how you're holding yourself accountable, and how you're holding yourself responsible for your actions, and so on and so forth. So you're showing me high degrees of self-awareness, and I want to do better. I want to be better. You know, and I know it's vague. That's how it is, guys. You just showed me the Emperor, Queen of Swords, is strength. It's going to be vague, but it's in a very strong-willed way. So you're showing me strong will, strong mind. I'm not a scared little mouse. I can handle these thoughts. I can handle the negative thoughts. I can handle the negative reflections of me if it's true. I just want to know if it's true. So you're doing some very strong self-searching of the mind and your own sense of empowerment and will, so on and so forth. To me, it's looking like willpower specifically is what you're looking at. Okay? And what does that mean to you? What does willpower look like to you? How do you experience it? And how are you exerting it or not exerting it in your connections? Because what you want individually is beautiful and it's soft. All right? I want to be me, and I want to know that I'm being me when I make a good offer in love, and that when I'm receiving a good offer in love, I want to feel comfortable with it, like it's an offer that's just for me because it's for my heart. Okay. But then over here is your much more serious side, your more mechanical side, this is about me, my own sense of self side. Okay, so you have a very strong will, strong mind, like I said, but a beautiful, lovely, soft heart. It is possible to balance all these things. And in fact, the more holistic someone is like this, the better off we tend to be in real life is when we understand we're a comprehensive being. We're not just driven by our heart or by our mind or strength of will. We're a little bit of all these things, you know. All right, so I want you to keep on. You're looking pretty healthy, well-balanced in that respect. I really like this whole, you're pulling yourself aside to look at yourself and what you're doing and holding yourself accountable, strength of will, all that kind of thing. The Hermit, because you're like, it's not enough to be anxious and to feel bad. I got to do something about it, because what's the point? If I can't get a hold of this, if I can't figure this out, no one's gonna. Correct. All right. Everything begins with a self, guys. Let's see the Hermit, please. Show me the Hermit, show me the Hermit, show me the Hermit, show me the Hermit, show me the Hermit. Two of Wands, decision made. Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit. Yeah, so you're holding yourself very responsible for your own sense of personal development and healing. You are someone who is 100%, I need to learn about myself as much as possible. Because that's the only way I can be empowered. I need to know that the Nine of Pentacles that are in me that are correct and healthy, that I'm a good person, and that I do mean well, and that I am wise. You're showing me high levels of wisdom, experience. Reflection, you have very strong reflection abilities and the willingness to learn from those reflections. It's not enough just to think about shit, guys. You got to actually start applying the knowledge. And what does it mean to you as a person? You keep coming back to that. Who am I as a person? I want to make sure I'm right and square with me. That means holding myself responsible for the path I've walked down and the decisions I've made along the way. Wow, beautiful. Your accountability is real. The Sag I'm looking at, accountability is your middle name. I was telling Leo success was their middle name. Well, Sag, honey, your middle name today is accountability. You have such a beautiful, strong will and such a strong appreciation to look back on your life path and say, this is what I've learned. Some of it is beautiful and some of it's fucking painful, but it's all me. It's all mine. I see where I screwed up and I see where I went right. And that's what makes me me. Good job. I don't know what this is all leading up to, all this, because it's so internalized, but it's a beautiful internalized. And then you also pull it into your 3D. So it's not just you hanging out in your head all day. No. This is what I say. How you deal with one thing is how you deal with other areas of your life too. 100%. So how you're approaching yourself and learning about yourself is also how you're dealing with the 3D. You hold yourself responsible and accountable day in, day night, every hour, every time you make a decision, you're like, this is the best reflection of me. You live it. You live it. You practice what you preach. Good fucking job. Seriously. Whatever else I see here today, good fucking job. But then over here is your soft spot, and it's beautiful. You have such a beautiful heart. And that's why I keep, the Nine of Pentacles, you keep reflecting on this. You as a person is your heart in a good order. Because you want your mind to be in a good order. You want your spirit to be in a good order. You want your will to be in a good order. So it would stand to reason you want your heart to be in a good order too. So that's lovely. I hope someone finds that heart and invests in it appropriately because it is beautiful. You have such a strong sense of character around you. I can tell that you do what you say what you do. Okay. That's the Sag I'm looking at today. I love that. I'm like that, honey, too. I get it. I say what I do what I say. And I hold myself responsible along the way. And if I fuck up, I look at it and I learn from it as best I can. That's what you do. I love this. I love this. I absolutely love this. I love this. And you flourish. Strong sense of self in there. You look comfortable too. In terms of the monetary world, you look comfortable. All right, let's see that Four of Cups. Let's kick their ass. Four Cups. The Four Cups, I don't like it. That's why I said that. The Hanged Man, the Knights of Wands. Man, look at you. There you go. Yeah, that Four of Cups, I can tell it lingered probably longer than you had wanted to or felt comfortable with. You will be alleviating that sense of feeling soon. The more you are in a reflective state and you suspend. This is important for you, but the Sag I'm looking at, I think you understand this. Based on your experience, I think you get it. Suspend judgment of your upset feelings and allow yourself to feel them and understand where they came from, and you'll be okay. Okay? Don't be so hard on yourself about your Four of Cups. I can tell, like I said, that's here twice. So I can tell that that's a lingering emotional pattern that you are not comfortable with. We don't want that crap to stay. And you're saying, if I'm being honest, this one stayed a little longer than I had meant it to or wanted it to or how I've experienced upset in the past. This one was a little bit longer. Some of you were upset, disappointed in yourselves emotionally or someone else emotionally, most likely a combination of the two. Four of Cups is ultimately dissatisfaction about not being on the same emotional page with somebody. So you're showing me upwards to 8 months or so in that respect of lingering disappointment and what you received and what you didn't receive, what you gave, what you didn't give, I should say. Sorry. You have to suspend judgment of that. Learn from it as best you can, as you've been doing, and understand that you are still a beautiful, resplendent, responsible, empowered person. Okay? Learn from those disappointments as best you can and why they were in fact disappointing and told, and you'll be okay. The Knight of Wands, I see your energy picking up. Where it's headed, I don't know. Let's keep going. Okay. Or that's just you feeling better in the general sense. Through time and suspension of judgment of the self. Okay? The willingness to learn. It's really hard for people to sort out their emotions around upsetness, sadness, guilt, so on and so forth, when we're constantly berating ourselves. So being able to spin that so you can reflect upon it appropriately, that's not an innate thing. We often have to be taught how to do that. Okay? If we aren't willing to learn from ourselves, if we're not willing to suspend judgment, we're never really going to learn from ourselves. Apologies, it's been a long day. All right, let's see that sun, please. Show me the sun, please. Show me the sun, show me the sun, show me the sun. You're that person, I think, that we want to stick by our side. When you show up for real. And you show up in all the best parts of your world and in your life to help others, to help yourself. This is lovely. Very consistent your energy is. Okay, let's see the sun, please. Two of Cups, Page of Swords, Six of Swords. Somebody felt the warmth of the sun with you. That was easy. It's easier to feel the sun with somebody. They either make you happy or they don't. You either light up to be in their company and feel warm in their company and appreciated. And the warmth is a natural extension, guys, because the sun touches everything. That's why I say it's incredibly easy to feel the sun. You either naturally feel warm with yourself and someone else or you don't. So someone naturally felt very warm around you. But what they didn't understand is that they had feelings for you. Their insight was much too small. They didn't understand that the natural sun that they felt with you was an extension of their feelings they had for you. They seemed to think it was a complete coincidence that they were just really happy to be in your company, but they didn't associate that or connect it to their love feelings at all. It's like, oh, it's just a coincidence that I feel the sun when I'm around Sag. That's just a coincidence. Love has nothing to do with it. Why would that be the case? I literally see them ignoring their feelings while enjoying the sun with you. And that never bodes well, ever. You have to connect the fucking dots. It's not a coincidence that you feel the sun with somebody. And then you're like, love has nothing to do with that, though. I just happen to feel really good around you. That doesn't mean I'm in love with you. Oh, my God. That doesn't mean I have feelings. Oh, dirty little F word. It's so odd. People are so much more comfortable saying than they are feelings. Such a disappointment. There's so little insight about what they were experiencing, not being able to connect the dots between feeling really, really happy around you and knowing that they had love for you. For some reason, those two thoughts didn't join up. It's almost like a refusal. I don't want to see that love part, Christina. That would be really inconvenient. I just want to know that I feel good with Sag. That's all that's important. No, they refused to acknowledge that there was any love there at all. It was just like I said. It's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence that I felt super happy around you, feeling really good about me. That was a coincidence. Love had nothing to do with it. Page of Swords, Six of Swords. No, they completely detached from it. They completely detached from those two ideas. I'm feeling the sun. Love? No. I'm going to completely detach myself. How does that happen? Well, it does happen. There's a total detachment from somebody's feelings while they're in it. That can't, no, it's just the sun. They just make me feel giddy. It's a crush. That's what it is. Oh, it must be a crush. How old is this person? I don't, like, how old are they? It's just a crush. There's no love involved. It's completely detached. It's there. Two of Cups isn't there unless there's love there. But the willingness of the mind with the Page of Swords and Six of Swords to put those two things together is completely absent. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. We missed a beat here, huh? We missed a beat. Okay. Somebody lost track of the rhythm here. Okay. You'll see that Ten of Wands, please. Show me that Ten of Wands. 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 I'm not trying. It's just unfathomable. When somebody's provoking that level of feeling, how do you do? I don't know. I could get that sun with anybody. Why would love have anything to do with that? That's a nonsensical argument. They're not correlated, Christina. They're not necessarily correlated. Yeah. For sure. 100%. Okay. Let's see that 10 of Wands, please. Show me that 10 of Wands. So at this point, I'd like to remind you this is Scorpion Tarot. Not the super passive, mellow, doesn't care Scorpion. You know? All right. Let's see that 10 of Wands. Is the Emperor, 7 of Cups. That's what I'm saying. It would had to have taken a dedicated effort to understand one's feelings. The way you insisted on pulling yourself aside and understanding your thoughts, your origins, your powers, your superpowers, your weaknesses, all that. This person would have to have that same level of insight. They refused to. They said it was too hard to connect the dots. They said it was too hard to connect the dots. The Emperor, the 7 of Cups, the King of Swords. This is someone who's determined to say it's too hard to understand my feelings. I'm sorry. An Emperor would not allow a 7 of Cups to fly. An Empress would not allow a 7 of Cups to fly. That's not good enough for them. So what happened is that they designated the power to the King of Swords and said, use your mind to figure the feelings out. Oh, it's probably just a crush. We're not actually emotionally invested. Fuck that. That's too hard. No. That it would be too complicated. So mentally, somebody's like, it would be too complicated to develop feelings in this. They already had just the willingness to turn around and acknowledge it for what it is instead of saying it's not there, it's too confusing. That didn't take effect. So what happens when we allow the mind to sort out our heart? They're going to do a poor job. They can intellectualize anything. They have so many pros, but they also have cons. It's true for all elements in tarot. All kings and queens, emperors and empresses. They all have pros and cons, and bless him, the King of Swords did the best job he could here, and what he came back was, you know what? It's too confusing to recognize that I have feelings for this. So what we're going to do is we're going to say it's confusing because it's just probably a crush and nothing else. And the Emperor's like, okay, we're going to go with that script and run with it and enforce it. So he enforced it. And when really the emotional development was already in play, it was just too hard to actually recognize it. Too hard to recognize the natural occurring feelings that were already there. That's what happens when you allow a Page of Swords to handle something like this. And then you get these two guys to back it up. Like, oh no, it's just way too hard, so we're going to call it a crush. No. Did I already develop feelings? No. I can't develop feelings unless I agree to that. No. They were already developed. We just didn't want to acknowledge them for what they were. Moving on. The Magician. So until that person gets that sorted out, they have no business summoning you. Okay. Otherwise, it's just going to create more of the same. And we don't want more of the same. No change plus no change equals no change. I'm going to coin that shit. Let's see the Magician, please. Let's see if that manifestation's still active. Show me that manifestation, please. The Fool. Queen of Swords. And now they're using their mind in a different way. Okay. There's something about them that agrees they want to reattach themselves to you or reopen up towards you, but they're still defaulting to their mind to make the decision instead of consulting the real reason as to why. They're still using their intellectual powers to justify summoning you, manifesting you, or to re-engage with you. They're thinking about it now as we speak. It's like they're trying to work out the formula about why they want to open up towards you as the Fool. Again, this person defaults to the mind when their heart should be taking over. Why aren't they asking themselves, why am I manifesting, Sag? Is it because my mind told me so? That must be it. Yep, my mind told me so. That's the only other thing. Why? Why? They don't want to admit it's the heart that is speaking to them to open up towards you, to manifest you, to make peace with you, to work things out with you, to try to generate some new beginning activity with you. You are doing your own thing and you've done a very good job of it. I can kind of see where you are, but I can also see where your energy stops. It's just now at a place where it's starting to pick back up after all this serious, heavy contemplation after I don't know how many months. So you've done a beautiful job there. A lot of strong elements of self-empowerment, as we discussed. And your own personal successes in here. And well, like I said, you look very comfortable. But until this person stops allowing their mind to make up their heart, they're going to get the same results. So I understand that they missed their son. I understand that they manifest you back. But until they actually understand the reason why, it's going to remain an ongoing case of same equals same equals same. Okay. Until they understand and acknowledge the fact that they have feelings for you, and that's why they're actually summoning you instead of acting like there's nothing there, it's just going to create more of the same activity. So what their actual output is, I don't know. It's looking like it's on pause for right now because they're still using their mind to think about how to approach this instead of their heart. So they think it's the heart that gets them into trouble. No, honey, it's refusing to understand your heart that got you into trouble. When you act like that, you get the results you get. But tell that to somebody who's, for some reason, keeps defaulting to their mind to tell them what their heart's experiencing. Yeah, no, you felt the sun was Sag. That's a total coincidence. Oh, you would manifest them back. That's a total coincidence too. Must be. There's no other rhyme or reason to it, right? Rejecting the feelings that are there, that's what got this person into trouble and most likely what caused the separation. Because I actually don't see you two interacting at all. I see your lovely heart wanting so much more to be in there and to experience so much more and to have a strong investment either offered towards you or that you get to put out there to somewhere else. I don't care. You just want it to be real and valid. You want your heart space to be real and valid. It already is. I think you just want someone to meet you there in that space of real and valid feelings. Okay. All right. Six of Cups. Show me that Six of Pucks. Six of Pucks. Some of you play hockey. Show me that Six of Cups, please. Show me that Six of Cups. Show me that Six of Cups. Show me that Six of Cups. Show me that Six of Cups, please. Show me that Six of Cups. Let's do that one more time. Six of Cups, please. There we go. Interesting. Just for funsies, Knight of Cups for some of you. The emotional delivery of something. All right. Here's the Emperor, Nine of Cups, and the Fool. You are, man, determination, Emperor here. You both have, you both have Emperors in you. Yeah. I think you two are more alike than you are different. You value understanding yourself and driving yourself forward on that premise. This person has a similar disposition, but when it comes to their heart, not as determined to understand their feelings so much as they consult their mind for everything. But other than that, I think you two are very driven. You're both very strong-willed. You take your empowerment principles to a good place. They take it to I need it as a reinforcement energy, an enforcer. Enforcement is one aspect of empowerment. It's not the whole kit and caboodle, but okay. So here I have the Fool, Emperor. This person showed me both of those, so I want to go ahead and default to this, okay, as being them, even though you're both affected by it, okay? The Emperor, Nine of Cups, the Fool, Six of Cups. I very much see and appreciate this person wants to open up towards you, and it comes from a place, and they need to understand that it comes from a place that they love themselves and they love this connection. How we love our connections is a reflection of how we love ourselves. The more this person understands that they love themselves, they will better understand how they love this connection. The energetic imprint of this person is such as that they're getting there, or they would like to get there. They got to stop defaulting to their mind. There's empowerment in understanding your heart, and I would make the case that there's more empowerment in understanding your feelings because we live in a world that insists that we don't understand them at all. So I think more empowerment comes from understanding this, not this. This can be trained. This can be developed. But that knowledge and the application of it means nothing if you don't understand the driving force behind it all. Otherwise, you're going to apply it the way you want to apply it. You're going to see what you want to see, and you're going to hear what you want to hear. So yeah, I say there's more empowerment in possessing one's heart and knowing it and committing to it than trying to talk yourself out of it. I think this person really wants to feel the strength of their own particular feeling, what drives them towards this, why they feel themselves in it all, and why they're trying to summon it. It's there. They would actually have real empowerment if they stopped defaulting to their mind. Okay? There you go. The mind, I'm sorry guys, is not a one-stop shop for existence. You're so much more than just the mind. It's a powerful instrument, the mind is, don't get me wrong. But again, it's not a one-stop shop. It does not satisfy all our needs as a human being. Spiritual? No. Emotional, no. Not even physical. Anyway, I hope that they get there. I hope that they allow themselves to feel real empowerment, open up towards this because they clearly want to. For the right reasons, not the ones that they're trying to talk themselves into. That's it. Let's see that Knight of Pentacles, please. Let's see that Knight of Pentacles. Show me that Knight of Pentacles. Show me that Knight of Pentacles. Empress. Seven of Cups. They know. They know what you could mean. In some way, they must know what you could mean to the divine counterpart for a start. Let's see that Knight of Pentacles. Show me that Knight of Pentacles. Show me that Knight of Pentacles. King of Cups. Chariot. The Four of Pentacles. Okay. It's so slow. Slowly opening up to love. Slowly. I can see the refrain. No shit. Four of Pentacles. The holding back. And despite that, despite the holding back and the holding on, and I don't know what to do, the Four of Pentacles. I don't care how slow it is. Knight of Pentacles. Again, I believe it's this person that is showing me a strong emotional rush towards you because they're just now starting to relinquish some of this energy that suggests, okay, perhaps my emotions were here this whole time. It's slow. It's slow. But the more they realize that they love this connection the way they love themselves, they're going to start to open up a little bit more and more in that 3D energy. I can't tell because it's like sputtering. It's like an engine that doesn't want to turn over, but it keeps trying. You get some success and it's like they panic, I'm feeling too much, and they turn it back off again. And then they go back to remembering, oh yeah, I want to make more progress in this direction. So they try to turn it over again, and it's false starts. There's something about that when their feelings click on for this and they actually allow themselves to feel it. It's almost like they panic and turn it off again. No wonder they default to the mind. It's almost like they're scared to understand how much feeling they have for this. It scares them. It's almost like it's that person who's daring themselves. Fuck it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And then they don't. I don't know how many more sessions of that they're going to need. Because as far as I can tell, your heart's ready to rock. It wants an investment. Just one that's based in reality. One that you can open up towards comfortably with peace of mind about who you are. And that you're loved for who you are the way you are. That's it. Very simple, your opening. And all this constructive work behind it to reassure yourself that you are good. You're a pretty good person. Hold yourself accountable. You stand up straight. You fly right. What you want is incredibly simple. They would love to meet you there. They would love to be that King of Cups that matches up to your Queen of Cups. They would love to be the Emperor that matches up to your Empress. And like I said, I feel like they got a lot of false starts here. But bless them. They are trying to turn that damn engine over. They are. But it's almost like when they get to that point of really accessing their feelings, they do a panic thing and they cut the thing off. Too much, too much, too much, too much, too much. It's kind of like your signal. Bro, sis, homie, it's the real deal, isn't it? It's the real deal. Only the real deal could be that scary. That you putter forward a little bit and then you do a strong cutoff. That can't be right, that can't be right, that can't be right. Yeah. I can tell that this person spent a lot more time in their head these past, I don't know how many years, as opposed to their heart space, and that's okay. I'm not knocking that. What I'm saying is, it's like the proposal of getting in that car and really turning over the engine, taking possession that car works and that it's rearing to go. It's intimidating to own that car works and it would like to head in your direction. It's an intimidating prospect. What's on the line here? Sorry if I faded out a little bit. You really have to, I love this mic, but you have to be on top of it. That's what she said. So it's going to be one of those things, guys. I don't know what's going to happen. Your opening was so simple. Your opening was so simple. I just want a real offer in love because my heart's full. And I'm a quality person. I'm pretty quality. I think I'm pretty quality. I feel good about that. I've done a lot of work and I've proven myself over and over again with the Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit twice. I'm wise, I'm experienced, I'm a good healer, I'm consistent, I'm steady. I have a good heart. Yeah, you do. You just all you're asking for is the real deal, babe. And I don't know. The thing is, this person doesn't know that they're the real deal with you. For you, you're a good match. But they have to see that. Like I said, you have to take full ownership of that vehicle to know that it works. And not only does it work for you, not only does their heart point towards you, it works for you. It's strong as hell. It's like, once again, they turn on the engine, they realize how loud it is and how powerful it is. It's scary. It's like, shit, all those feelings are for Sag? Yeah, they are. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Two of Pentacles. We need to listen to our feeling, okay, our intuition, and stop messing about with the Two of Pentacles about what to do and just commit to something, to some sort of growth. Okay. Stop going around with the Two of Pentacles, whoever that is. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Yes, you do. You can feel it inherently. It's hardwired in this person, whether they like it or not. And they can keep trying to delegate this energy over to the mind, and the mind's doing a half-assed job, and they ought to know because they're not satisfied with the results. So they keep going back to the drawing board. Listen to your heart. That's all we can do. And it's cheesy. But I can love cheese. So commit to the heart, commit to the feeling, commit to the intuition. And if you develop this, develop it slowly. Seven of Pentacles. Who cares? Just commit to developing the reality of it and stop doing this. This isn't helping. You both need to listen to yourselves. If somebody crosses that threshold, if somebody crosses the Rubicon, if you will, just stick to the steady growth of it. When that Fool comes through, I couldn't say. It's there, it's a proposal. It's not through just yet. We're still contemplating it. This person is aware that they're manifesting you. That means they understand to some effect that they desire you. They don't think they've crossed the threshold yet that it goes beyond a crush. I think that they work on it. Every time they approach it and they feel how powerful it is, they back off and their mind tries to take over and soothe them. It's just a crush. It's no big deal. It's just a crush for how long now? Months? Years? Possibly 2 years for some of you? It's a little more than crush at this point, folks. But tell that to somebody who's used to, like, I don't want to deal with this shit. Heart, you give that shit to the mind. Kick that shit upstairs. I'm not dealing with it. You know, and I'm laughing, but it's luck, money, coins. I know I did see you being quite comfortable. I've marked on that a couple of times. It's there. And for others of you, perhaps that does represent a new work opportunity. I'm not seeing it like that, but I am seeing that you are successful. Okay, I am seeing that you are a catch. I am seeing it's a reflection of not just your actual monetary worth, but overall what you have worked hard to achieve in terms of stability and success for yourself to some extent. And that was done through coin, experience, ocean, distance, journey. Some of you feel like whatever this is, wherever it is you're coming from in terms of the emotional disappointment with this, it was crossing entire oceans in order to get to a place where you feel a lot better about yourself. And it was quite the journey, I'm sure. Whales in reverse, wisdom keeper. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I just... We're not being so wise here. Somebody here is just not being so wise. I can see that they're smart, but being smart and wise aren't the same thing. They're just not. Anybody who is smart and or wise would know the difference. The wisdom keepers in reverse, they're not listening to themselves in the depths of the heart, as denotes the blue whale. Okay. The depth of their feelings, they're not listening to it. I don't think we've quite crossed that threshold yet. So in terms of timelines, if this ever crosses back over, I could not say. It looks like they're still trying to work themselves into it. Within 3 months for some of you. Okay. That seems about right, considering the course that we're on here. I didn't see any immediate action. On a snowy day, for some of you, in winter, Okay, so depending on where you are, so within 3 months, we're going to say that, yeah, that's going to span winter to early spring if you're in the northern hemisphere like I am, or otherwise you apply that to you as you see fit. Okay, if this is, for instance, your time of summer. Okay, I don't know why people give me heck about that. Obviously, I'm in North America, so that's going to be my reference point. There you go. It's not meant to be exclusive or inclusive or anything like that. It's just, that's what's here. So take it as it resonates. Okay. All right, you guys. I do hope this helps you. You should not be waiting. The Sag I'm looking at says I'm waiting. No. If you say that in the comments, I'm going to disagree with you. That's not the Sag I'm looking at. At no point did you show me waiting on anything. You were very much doing your own thing, being your own person. And you're being a very quality, holistic, self-reflective, accountable, successful person. Thus, you should not be waiting for anything. Never wait. They need to do what they need to do on their side. You need to do what you need to do on your side. I hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.